But if she knew what she was standing for, then she shouldn't have to compromise with the assistant principal to take the shirt off. You know what I mean? Like that's like if I wore a shirt that had something about my religion or whatever, and the teacher told me to take it off. No, this is what I stand for. This is my self-expression. I'm not gonna take this off because I take it off. Then I'm like what you said, like pretty much,
you're siding
with what you feel like, and I feel like that it might be wrong too. So I wouldn't have taken it off.
But she took it off for a reason. Maybe she felt like at the time in that situation, the best thing to do was to take it off. Because like I said, it would have started a problem. And that's what the principal was trying to do. They don't want to deal with that problem. They don't want to have to deal with the same problem there that's coming out of Jena. They don't want to have to deal with that. And by her stepping into school with that, that's what happens. It brings that issue into the school.
So I just wonder, is it, okay, maybe this school, I believe it was a predominantly white school, but just say here at the HBCU, if we came into class or whatever and they, said you can't wear your shirts here at the HBCU, like, would you get upset if you couldn't wear the Free to Jena 6 shirt here at Clark?
Yeah, exactly. You have to think about it. Is it because of the environment that she's in, or is it because of the type of people that are looking in on this T-shirt?
It's the environment. It's both.
So we're supposed to compromise?
It's not compromising it, but there, at certain times, it's certain things that you should leave aside. Like, I think she did the right thing, going to court and dealing with that, yes.
After she took the shirt off.
I mean, there was I know if it was me and I was there by myself, I probably wouldn't have took it off, but it would have started a bigger problem. It would have started a bigger.
You rather
It would have started a bigger problem with her and the students, her and the principal, her and the teachers. There would have been a problem because obviously they do feel some type of way or they feel some type of prejudice. The fact that the principal did come to her and ask her to take it off, it would have been more problems for her.
Okay, I would have. Now, I don't even think I would have even sided with the principal. But even if the principal had something to go off of, if someone had. If someone had said something about the girl wearing a T-shirt, but like if it was no problem, then why would you,
Why would you?
Maybe you trying. Okay, maybe you trying to say she's trying to avoid a problem.
But I think that she wasn't. Okay, she wasn't walking around the school building with a protest sign, Jena 6, Jena 6. She wasn't interrupting. But she wasn't interrupting a class. She wasn't interrupting the flow of education. So I don't feel as though that should have been a problem.
But it was enough to distract the school. It was enough to distract the school. I think the principal put it there. It's in the South, Tennessee, clearly there's some type of issues as far as more as racism because the principal would never came to the girl telling the girl to take off the shirt in the first place.
It's not. It's not a Tennessee. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. It's not a Tennessee issue because it wouldn't happen at my school. At my school,
what made the principal tell her that?
And that's what I don't know. I don't know what was her motivation.
Issue with the principal.
We don't know. I really think it might have been the fact that she just, don't want her to support, the black. I really just don't even know. But I don't understand.
Maybe that's her personal opinion. Maybe she.
I think she was just trying to avoid a distraction. A distraction.
Maybe she was offended by the shirt. Like, what if the whole student body wasn't offended by? That's just like if you wore something, for example, right, and then Dr. Broadneck saw you wearing it. He was like, I really don't approve of you wearing that. But everyone else at Clark was like, oh, that's no problem. They just walk past you normally on the promenade. Should you change because of one person's opinion? I understand that is a principal, that's a superior over her, but does that give the principal the right to tell her to take it off?
It depends. Like, you can't take off your shirt. I don't like it. It depends on the shirt. Now, if a girl sitting in front of a professor in class and her breasts hanging out or whatever, he does have the right to tell her, I think you should step out and go change. And it's you can sort of compare that in a way because she's in that school.
Okay, I'm going to have to wrap it up. We just don't know what her motivation was. We really don't know, but we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to tell you what we think about the case and how it's going to end, and we're going to talk about the members of the Jena 6 recent appearance on the BET Awards. Please stay tuned. I'm Brian Isaac Marshall, and on the panel with me are Miss Lynette Johnson and Miss Crystal Brockton. And we have been talking about the young lady who's attending Smyrna High School in Nashville, Tennessee, who was told by her assistant principal that she could not wear a Free the Jena 6 T-shirt, which is a reference to black students in a Louisiana town who were accused of beating a white classmate. She recently filed a suit against the school. Do you all think that her suit will go well in court? Do you think she'll win her lawsuit?
She should, because it's kind of like a freedom of speech deal, where you should be able to wear whatever you want as long as it's not offensive or disruptive to the educational atmosphere at the school.
And I mean, I agree with her.
Yeah.
Like, she was forced to take it off because of it starting racial, issues.
Is it forced?
Well, yeah. Well, she was told to take it off.
I wonder if she didn't take off her shirt, would she have gotten suspended or what?
Yeah, that's another thing I think they need to look at, the type of precautions they would have taken to the case.
I don't think it would have been suspension at all. I don't think it would have been suspension. They probably just let her in the classroom and a problem occurred. They wouldn't have suspended her first. They would have probably set her in the same spot she was in all day until she took that shirt off.
My only problem with the young lady is that she compromised. And I don't know how that's going to play, in court, the fact that she compromised and took her shirt off, And so, like, by compromising, I just really feel like she just, to me, they're saying that you think that your shirt is offensive because you took your shirt off after the principal told you to take it off because, blah, blah, it's offensive. If I didn't feel like my shirt was offensive, like I already said, I wouldn't have taken it off. And I would have kept it. I probably would wear it to court that day, too. For real. And so, but I know you all, I don't know if any one of y'all watched the BET Hip Hop Awards that came on earlier this week.
Yeah.
But the two of the guys from the Jena 6, I'm not sure their names, it was two of them.
Yes.
And they appeared on the show and
They presented an award.
and they came out and presented an award. Now, when they said that the two Jena 6 boys are coming out, they walked out and I'm like, where are they? Because I'm thinking these young men about to come out. I'm just ready to see them in some nice suits and, dress all up. They come out in blue jeans, shades, walk. I really thought they were rap artists. Well, how do you think, what do y'all think about them coming out in that manner?